We're going to be talking about the spirit of lust. One of the most dangerous things about lust is that it convinces you that you're in control. You're not. Lust doesn't start loud, it starts subtle. A thought, a craving, a desire you don't check. And the moment desire starts to lead you instead of discipline, you've already lost self-control. Lust is dangerous because it bypasses reason. It makes you act without thinking about the consequences. It makes you chase moments instead of meaning, pleasure instead of purpose. You stop asking, is this good for me? Am I supposed to be doing this? Is it worth it? And then all of a sudden you start asking, how fast can I get it? And lust takes over, self-control disappears. You start to say yes to things you swore you couldn't do. You stay in situations that you know isn't good for you because maybe the sex is good. Even though that person is mentally abusive and isn't your person, you start to get blinded by the spirit of lust. You ignore red flags because desire is way louder than wisdom. And that's how people lose themselves. Lust doesn't just affect your body. It affects your mind, your body, and your spirit. You feel empty as the moment passes. Used, disconnected, wanting more, but never fulfilled. It starts to rewire your thinking. Start to constantly need constant stimulations. It starts to become something that you need rather than something that you just have, you know. It's not supposed to be something that you need in life. It's supposed to be something that's sacred between you and someone you love, or your wife or husband or whatever the fuck, right? Just start needing constant validation, constant attention. It ruins your trust, creates attachment without commitment, and it teaches you how to connect physically instead of emotionally. Fuck getting to know a person, fuck it. Because spirit of fucking lust is taking over your body. That it clouds your fucking judgment. You don't know a good person from a bad person. Why? Because your judgment is clouded. It's clouded. It pulls you away from clarity, away from God, away from people you love. It's fucking dangerous. Discipline as well, like, y'all. I was just thinking about this. I had a conversation about this with my brother the other day about like the 7 deadly sins and how lust is probably one of the most dangerous sins out of all, besides pride. I think pride is the worst sin of all, but lust, it's up there. You know why? Because it feels like you can't control it. It's something that, it's like your body is telling you yes and your mind is telling you no. You know it's wrong. You know you're not supposed to do it, but you do it anyway because it feels like a drug. It feels good for like 5 minutes. You cheat on your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or your boyfriend for 3 minutes of satisfaction. Maybe 30 seconds. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you let the spirit of lust win? Why would you let your self-control disappear like that? Are you telling me that you don't have control over yourself? Have control. I know it's hard. Talk to God about it. If you're not religious, just know the consequences. Just think of the consequences. Like the Jordan, Pauline, and Tyler situation. He cheated on his girlfriend, and a girl tried to accuse him of sexual assault. And now he lost his girlfriend and has this reckoning assault image on him. But what I can say is, you can't walk in purpose while being ruled by impulse. Lust is a hunger that never gets full. It's a constant feeling. The more you feed it, the stronger it gets. The stronger it gets, the less control you have over yourself. And that's why it escalates, because you don't stop yourself from going further into it. Like, ooh, a cookie. And then a bigger cookie. Then one day you're gonna get fucking poisoned. Why people keep crossing lines, they say they'll never cross. Now, how do we overcome this lustful spirit inside of us? Freedom doesn't start with shame. It starts with honesty. Call it what it is, not temptation, not just a phase. If it's controlling you, it's a problem. Self-control isn't a feeling, it's a muscle. If you don't discipline today, it will eventually dominate you tomorrow. It'll soon catch up to you, I fucking promise. When you don't stop yourself and you just let your self-control just release itself, it's gonna catch up to you. I promise it is. Some things don't always need prayer. Some things just need boundaries. This is the thing with prayer. I think with prayer, you have to put in the work with your prayer. You can't just sit around and just like, oh, I want $1 million and just lay down every day and think God is gonna, reward you. Laziness. No, that's not how it works. You gotta put in the work. God, I want to overcome spirit of lust. So put in that work as well. God's doing what God needs to do on their end, and you need to do what you need to do on your end. So if it triggers you, cut it off. If it weakens you, walk away. If you feel it creeping up to you, avoid it at all costs. Do not put yourself in predicaments where you know you'll fold. Why are you setting yourself up like that? Don't put yourself in those predicaments. Lust grows in idleness. When you're empty, desire fills that space. And when you're purposeful, discipline takes over. You cannot overcome lust with willpower alone. You need spiritual strength for a spiritual battle. Lust promises pleasure, but delivers bondage. Self-control gives you freedom. Anything that steals your peace, clarity, and identity is not worth the moment. You were not created to be ruled by desire and lust. You were created to rule over it. Okay? It's the difference. Thank God put you on this earth to be controlled by a sin that he made purposely a sin because he knew it hurts us. Sins hurts us more than it hurts God. They are put in place so you will not hurt yourself and you will not do stupid shit. That's literally why it's put in place. It hurts you and it pains God that it's hurting you, not the other way around. That's why the sins are put in place, because sometimes people are too weak to step into one of those zones, like a lustful zone. If you guys enjoyed the video, it was something quick. I just want you guys to know that you can be lust. I promise you can. Although it seems hard, it's very much possible. You just gotta put in the work and you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, it's gonna make it hard to happen. Bye guys.